What is going on, everybody? It is Craig, and I am back with technically it's an unboxing as I'm taking something out of a box, but I know exactly what this is. It's something I bought, and I hope you appreciate this as much as I do, especially when I give you my stance on why I got it, etc. I love screen use stuff. And it's just freaking too expensive. I don't have a ton of it in my collection. I have, now with this, I have 4 movies covered. The ones I've had, I should say movies. I had 2 movies, which I had a whole bunch from a independent film called Pool Party Massacre that I take some heat for liking. But again, I say it's like a perfect low budget film. You know, like I'm not comparing it to big budgets or anything like that, but if I compare it to low budget, other low budgets, especially micro budgets, I give it a very high ranking. So I have a lot of stuff from there, partly because it's, and again, why does the freaking not want to work? Don't make me start over. This is real life, everybody. Real life, period. Let's see what happens. So I have that. I have the baseball bat, which you actually can see it's under Shorty's arm. This was the weapon used in Christie by Dylan and by Christie in the pool, which is awesome. I think Christie is the best Thanksgiving horror movie out there. Well, maybe. I don't know what's going on with the lights. I'm going to try to fix it one more time, and if it doesn't stay fixed, well, then you're just going to have to appreciate the big guy in the dark, right? That's all we can do. Okay, we'll do that. Last time, this is one of those times like I'm making time, but it's not my fault. Okay. Yeah, maybe Christie isn't the best anymore, especially when I get to this. We'll see. And the other one I have is from the Tales to Crypt episode with Morty. I actually have this one screen use syringe that Don Rickles used to try to keep Morty at bay, which it's one of my favorite pieces I own. It's actually in the corner there with where you can't see, but trust me, it's there. It's in the corner there with the Morty that I got from DWN Productions, which is badass as hell. But what you have here is we're going to even though I lied, we're going to keep trying. What you have here is a screen used item from a very popular. This is a little base for it if I want to use it. From a brand new movie, actually. And you could probably get a hint to what that movie is based on what I said about maybe Christie's not the best Thanksgiving movie anymore. And it comes with all the provenance that you want. So there's no question on this bad boy. But before I tell you what it is, I'm going to tell you what my thinking is on it. This was on VIP auctions. And I bid on this on VIP auctions. As I did bid on a couple other things. I bid on the clown costume that was being worn when the turkey was beheaded. I bid on the dress the cheerleader was killed in on the trampoline, or stabbed on the trampoline. And both the clown costume was over $1,000. Rest I looked at, I'm never going that high. Same with the dress, it was pretty expensive. But this was hanging out. I also bid on photographs too that I got bid on, so 4 things. This one I got bid on too, and I never went back to it. And in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, somebody was offering this for sale. Now, when it was purchased there, it came with like 4 or 5 name tags too. And he wasn't selling the name tags, but that doesn't bother me. So essentially what he did, which is smart, I mean, he seems like a talented dude, so he makes like these setups. So he makes like with the tags, like a screen use piece in the movie, makes some side money, and then sell like a piece like this back out. So, but I mean, I paid close to what the whole set cost, maybe even a little bit more. But to me, this is super important. Because I think this technically is the thing that started everything. Right? I mean, technically, the thing that starts everything in Thanksgiving is the kids running in the store. But what else? What else triggers everything? So I'm not going to open up the FedEx envelope right now with all the provenance stuff, which is in the box. But I got, with screen used White Mart stickers on it. It apparently works too, but set on one channel. I don't really care about that at the moment. Because I always feel with these megaphones, I put it on, it doesn't come off. But this is the thing that was held by Patrick Dempsey at one point. It was held by one of the security guards that ran away. I think it was a security guard who ran away. It was either that or one who got trampled. And then eventually it was taken by the guy who got his head turned around. And he grabbed this and he's like, everyone run! So to me, this is the weapon. You know, maybe I'm just saying that because, you know, what I paid for this is nowhere near what the actual weapons from the movie went for. The weapons were actually, the one lot was like 10 grand. And, well, I wouldn't pay close to $1,000 for something. Not that I'm cheap, but I got bills and taxes. But I had to get this. And I put on my PayPal, credit card, 6 months interest free. And it, to me, is probably my favorite screen-used item. Because I do think it is the item that sort of set everything up. I do think it's the one everyone charged, has the right mod on it. And again, they didn't use this stand. I think I'm going to try to find a brass case for it to put in. I was hoping it was the right size for a basketball case, but it's not. It's a little bit bigger than that. But to me, that's awesome. And this is from Thanksgiving in the opening, 15 minutes or so, whatever, where the sampling happened. This caused the stampede. This caused everyone running into the store. When the guy grabbed it and started screaming, everyone go! So to me, this caused everything. And like Thanksgiving has already been greenlit for a sequel. And just the way these types of films work, I know what you did last summer is had the third one coming out. Technically, it did already have a third one without the main cast. Scream has how many? And they keep using new cast. So I'm sure even if the killer, and I won't spoil it because it is still, even if the killer only comes back in this one or doesn't come back in this one, it's the killer's cousin's brother's uncle, whatever the fuck it is. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a little bit somewhat nostalgic, and to be able to own something from something like this and not go ridiculously crazy on budget is cool, because I don't like I said, I can't swim in that water. Like now some of you might say, you have lots of autographs, you have this, you could sell all that and buy a couple of things. Probably could, but I don't collect necessarily for the money of it. It's nice to have the money backed up a little bit in case there's financial hardships, which that's why I did sell some stuff last year. It happens. But the other stuff I have because it's cool. I don't have all the signed pops I do because, oh man, I'm going to be filthy rich one day. I mean, there's okay value in them, but I just love the way they display. I don't have like the Toxic Crusaders comic cell signed by back there. Like, it's not why am I blanking on wow, my mind is gone. I'm losing my mind. That's okay though. Maybe I'm just excited about this piece. But this to me is very cool. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have any screen use stuff? And again, make sure when you do get screen use stuff, make sure you get it with the provenance. Like I said, I know this came directly with VIP auctions. There's one other guy. Other guy sent me all the paperwork with the VIP auction stuff, etc., etc. Because there's always that chance, if you get something, someone says it's screen used and there's no provenance, then you're losing value. Now, again, we say it's not about value, but you're also losing authenticity. Like, unless it's something like Pool Party Massacre I bought from Drew himself. So I'm pretty sure the stuff Drew's selling about the movie he did is the real props and things like that. But anyway, folks, thanks for checking out my channel. I will be putting up a holiday contest soon. And I'll likely have a few autographs in it. I'm going to ask Mike if I put it in the bunk, if he's cool with that. If not, I'll just let it go on the channel regardless. But anyway, have a good one, and if I see you in the contest, cool. If not, have a great happy holidays, all that fun stuff. Merry, merry.